LinkedIn user.
Agree, and not just about users. All stakeholders. I think there's like it's B2B are humans too. B2B buyers are humans too. And I think when you use design to understand the problems that B2B stakeholders have, and it's kind of like it could be B2B to C, or it could be B2B to B. It could be within a value chain. But if you understand the value chain and you understand the problems of your customers, then you're adding value.
Yeah, in general, I think that design is done from empathy, from understanding the stakeholders, understanding who's creating what and who are we creating for. And it could be the client, it could be the user. They don't have to be the same person, and it could be everyone around who's like creating and creating creativity and solutions to what we're doing. And as a designer, you need to be like navigating through and matching all of that together, and creating a solution that fits the needs of everyone. So there are business needs and people from the business side, and there are the other side, like the sales and customers needs and the user in the end. And it's all things that you need to address when you do it. Like sometimes when I do designs, they tell us, okay, this is what the users needs, but our salespeople want to show it to the one who is like writing the check. And maybe they will not use it, but they want to see results. And sometimes it's very high-level dashboards and things that are seldom used, but it's very important for the business, and still they need it. So you need to take that into considerations, right?
Yep.
And talking about uncertainty, we're going to our next question. So why do you see innovation affected by this COVID crisis and all the uncertainty and unknowns that it brings?
Absolutely. I think it's affected in different ways. So, COVID is well, I guess stepping back a moment, I was with the Design It last year, and when COVID hit, we started looking at innovation globally, because there was offices globally, and tracking the way the mindsets of business owners are affected by this. And it was really an interesting process, because there were offices all over the world, so things were happening at different times and different severity in different places.
Right.
And so, there's some major things have happened. So first thing, there's this huge rift between digital companies, like software companies and everybody else. So software companies have basically been able to weather this storm, or even leverage this storm to grow further. And then some companies have been able to adapt and move on, and many haven't. Small and medium-sized businesses, were suffering. And being creative or taking risks when you're pressured by like the bottom of the pyramid, of Maslow's pyramid, having money to take home, or unemployment, etc., is very difficult. So rethinking or being innovative when you're worried about your cash flow is very difficult. So that's one thing that's happened to innovation, is that the big getting bigger and the small getting small. On the other hand, what's been, I think, really interesting is there's this, and this is kind of from the angle of design, there's been this reconnection of the fabric of community with businesses. So obviously some businesses have not chosen to do anything